Good morning, North America. Welcome to Church Talk Lite, the VCast version of Church Talk and all things church transformation. I'm your host, Dr. Bill Tenney-Britton, and I'm joined, as usual, by my co-host, Dr. Chris Tenney-Britton, in our studio in Columbia, Missouri. Say good morning, Chris.
Well, good morning, and welcome to Church Talk Lite.
Bill and Chris Tenney-Britton here today to give you the 10 Commandments of Effective Hospital Visitation. Of course, we're talking about congregational kind of visitation. And if you would care to see the longer version, there's a 30-minute session on how to do congregational hospital visitation, how to get your congregation doing hospital visitation, how to get the pastor off the hook doing hospital visitation. You can get that at churchtalk.tv. But this is the Lite version and the 10 Commandments of Effective Hospital Visitation. So let's get going.
Here we are. Well, the first commandment is, thou shalt be healthy. If you're not healthy, don't go to the hospital.
That's right. Commandment number two, thou shalt never do ministry alone. And that means hospital visitation. Pastor, don't go without someone to train. Elder or deacon or whatever, or pastoral care team, don't go without someone else to train. And that someone else is not a child, not a youth. It is someone who is in training, being apprenticed on how to do hospital visitation so that they can watch you do it, so that the next time they can do it and you can watch. And the third time, hey, they're taking someone else to train. So never do ministry alone.
All right, number 3, thou shalt not bring flowers or food. Flowers have a way of setting off allergies, and food can be very tempting when we have dietary restrictions.
Exactly. Number 4, thou shalt stop by the information booth before you go upstairs to make sure it's okay to go upstairs or wherever you're going. And when you get to where you're going, thou shalt stop by the nurse's station to announce yourself and make sure it's a convenient time to visit.
Number 5 has to do with cells and sanitation. Thou shalt turn off your cell and sanitize your hands before you make the visit. And after you leave, you shall sanitize your hands before turning your cell back on. So, cell sanitize, sanitize cell.
Exactly. Okay. Number 6, thou shalt not interrupt medical or technical staff in the hospital. They have priority. They have a job to do. Hey, the patients there getting well. Let them do their job so they can. Excuse thyself and leave, or at least offer to leave whenever they come in.
Number 7. Is it a dual commandment? Thou shalt stand near the end of the bed, and thou shalt not sit on the bed. Preferably, thou shalt not sit, because it extends our visit for very long. So you want to stand towards the bottom 2/3 of the bed.
You don't want to give this person a crick. They're trying to look at
you. And you so kind of watch where their eyes go and follow their eyes, and that's where you stand. And you stay off that bed, and preferably you stay off the chairs as well.
All right. Number 8, thou shalt not touch the patient. Probably period, but at least not without permission. And if thou art going to touch the patient, thou shalt do it very, very lightly, because even a light touch can bring excruciating pain. So, better, thou shalt not touch.
And to remember that the touch that we bring is the tangible touch of Jesus.
That's right. And your presence is enough.
That's right.
Okay.
Number 9, thou shalt keep the visit blessedly and mercifully short. Less than 10 minutes, 10 absolute max. And there are really no exceptions to that rule.
Exactly.
In, out.
Pray brief.
Pray brief.
Right.
Pray as lightly as you touch.
Exactly, if you're going to touch it all. Okay, right. And the last one, the 10th commandment is, thou shalt leave a contact card. Now, a contact card has a place for you to put your name, and it has contact information for the church, and the back of it is blank, so you can leave a note for if the person's asleep, don't wake them up, leave a note, and also so if you want to leave them some instructions. So leave a contact card from the church. Remember, you're there on behalf of the church. Hey, that's the 10 Commandments of Effective Hospital Visitation. You can catch the full episode at churchtalk.tv. Bill and Chris Tenney-Britton, have a great day. day.
Enjoy.